Hey everybody, it's Holly
And Heather.
and welcome. It's Sunday, February 8th, to another edition of Everything Elvis. We are so excited to have you here with us. So much to talk about over the next couple of months. I'm telling you what, it's Holly and Heather's Epic Elvis Adventures. We've got a lot on the books for the next few weeks, and we're very excited to share it with you. Chit chat a little bit about each event. Of course, talk a little bit about Epic because it's circling, y'all. So Heather,
Yes.
how's things going for you?
Great. Things are great. Much better week weather-wise here in Nashville.
Yes.
So I am super happy about that. I hope wherever you are, you've hopefully dug yourself out of the snow and the ice and weather's getting better. So dadgum that little Puxatawny Phil though for seeing his shadow.
Oh no, I know, it's so horrible.
But I'm just, gonna say that he was wrong. I'm gonna say no to 6 more weeks of winter. So I'm ready for an early spring. But no matter what, we have so many exciting events coming up that I don't care. I don't care about the weather.
I know. I know. All right, I'm gonna move the camera back a little bit. It's just it's a little too up close.
Okay.
Pardon us.
So how is everybody doing out there? I hope you are well. Super excited today because I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to one of our Elvis OG besties, Jen Pushy. She was so kind to send Holly and I a little package this week in the mail. And thank you. Because look at this, y'all. You remember how last week when I did my Heather's Haul, which thank you all, by the way, for tuning in. And
Yes.
Oh my goodness, thank you for the overwhelming comments and messages about my haul. I think that might be one of my people's favorites.
I think so too.
I got so many. I went back and read the comments, and then we had so many private messages. People were screenshotting the items they liked the most and telling me. And then people were sharing the items that they had that were like mine or something. So yeah, thank you all so much. I'm so glad you enjoyed it. But as I said last week, I did not for once get any mugs or cups. So Jen solved that because she sent these mugs to us this week. And let me show y'all this. I am loving it because look how huge this is. So y'all know I love my coffee, that I have a coffee obsession. Look at the handle. It's a guitar. But look how huge this is. I'm so excited about it. So I was like, I have to bust it out today. Yeah. And then here's the one that she sent.
We just picked our own. They're separate, and I really loved this one. I think it's the same of us.
Yeah, Holly loves the TCB logo, of course. As do I, but this one was bigger, so I was like, I need the bigger.
So now I have a giant cup of coffee, and then I put water in mine. So I'm set.
So thank you, Jen. We really appreciate that. And then also telling you what, if the weather does get bad again or the power goes out, between my Nurse Tish quilts and our besties, I'm set because Jen also sent us this gorgeous blanket. Let me make sure I got it on the right side.
Yeah.
Of Graceland. Oh, look at that.
Look, it's Graceland.
How cool.
Isn't that cute? You can put that at the foot of your bed.
I'll snuggle up with that.
Yeah, Graceland bed.
I know. I might put it on here in a minute.
Holly and I, chilly in here.
Holly and I do our Facebook Lives from our bonus room up here, and it's over our garage. And y'all know how that is. Even when you insulate the ceiling of a garage, I don't know what it is, but that cold air just still comes up.
Well, and I don't know what I was thinking. I usually have a sweatshirt on or a jacket, but I just, you know how you open up bags and you forget about something that you bought? I was cleaning my room yesterday, and I had a Graceland bag, and I opened it up, and there was a shirt in it that I bought. So it's my Elvis for President.
Yeah, we got that one during Elvis week.
I know, and I just now found it again. So guess what? I'm sporting it, even though it's short sleeve. That's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's say hey to some people, and then guys, we're going to talk all about all of our epic adventures. We've got Dean Z. We've got Dwight Eisenhower. We've got David Lee. We've got a bunch of Burning Loves at the Nashville Elvis Festival. There's too many to count. We're going to see all of our little darlings there. So it's going to be an epic. Plus, there's Epic. Let's throw that in there. That little thing.
Yeah.
That'll be here in a couple of weeks. I know.
I've heard about it, but there's something called Epic. It's been swirling around out there for a minute.
You do know it. So I love that everybody too has been telling us that they've been getting their tickets and all that. So you better.
I'll come get you.
You better and take some family members.
Yeah, family members, friends, co-workers. I'm telling y'all,
babies, start them off young. You know, come on.
Also, guess what it is? It's a new month. Well, I mean, it was a new month last weekend, but you know, I forgot because I was so excited about my haul that we did last week. I forgot, but we wanted to what? Turn the page on our ETA calendar for this month.
Oh yeah.
And who do we have? Oh, Cody Day and App.
He's Mr. February.
Mr. Valentine.
Oh,
Mr. Valentine.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. So Cody from Florida. Any Florida people out there? He lives in Ocala, Florida.
Don't tell them where he lives. They'll probably
it says it right there.
Just kidding.
It says, yeah. I'll knock you out. But Cody was the ultimate Elvis tribute artist in 2023. And if you follow Holly and I, you know how much we absolutely love and adore Cody. Mm-hmm. He has one of the biggest hearts, I swear, in the ETA business. And talk about super, super talent. OMG. He's like a firecracker every time he's on stage. Incredible vocals, incredible singer, performer. But not only that, I tell y'all what, he is a force to be reckoned with in the Elvis and the ETA world. Yes. He's like an entrepreneur. He heads up his own festivals. I want to say like 10 of them now, all across the country. Yeah. He puts on his own festivals and stuff. I think he does the most festivals of anyone.
Oh, I'm sure.
Produces and puts on the most festivals of anyone. And if you've ever been to one of Cody's festivals, you know how amazing they are. He always has an incredible lineup of ETAs. The shows ideas, productions he puts together, like the backdrops, all the like video footage and everything is just absolutely stellar.
Yes.
So we are so proud of Cody. He is definitely that new generation, and he is definitely taking that torch and carrying it forth, and you know, out there every single day promoting Elvis and his legacy and bringing Elvis's music to everyone, you know, so many people out there. So we definitely appreciate what Cody does, and well deserved.
That picture, that's making me miss him. We need our Cody fixed.
I know.
Because we usually see him in December because he does a great Christmas show here in Nashville. We didn't get to go. So I'm really missing him. So he's going to be at the Nashville Elvis Festival, which we'll talk about a little bit later. We're going to try to go in order of how all of our events are going for the next couple of months, but we'll get to see him there. And I'm so happy about that.
I know.
So I've missed him.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be fun. Heather, y'all know Heather's on the countdown. Tomorrow is one of her favorite days, as you know. I mean, we can talk about it. You know, she might have a thing or two to say. I don't know.
It's Dean Z Day tomorrow.
Tomorrow's Dean Day.
Yeah. Dean Day. It's Dean Day tomorrow. I am so excited, you all. You know how much I absolutely love Dean Z. And if you've seen him, then you know. If you know, you know. If you've seen Dean. But I am so thrilled because we haven't seen Dean since August. So yes, talk about missing someone. It's been a while. It's been too long. And I do need my Dean Z fix. But I was so excited to discover last year, and some of y'all may have followed us on that journey last year, so Dean's been like in the UK like the past few weeks doing all these brilliant, amazing shows, selling out crowd after crowd. I don't know if y'all been watching all his like pictures and videos, but like that, what was it called? Like the London Palladium, I think. That theater, gorgeous. And he sold that out. It was so incredible. So, you know, congratulations to him. But he also does this like little winter tour of his Ultimate Elvis, where he goes to different like cities and states across the country. And I did not know that he comes to Greenville, Tennessee, which Greenville, Tennessee is literally like an hour and a half from our dad's house in Knoxville. And I kind of discovered it last minute last year. And I was like, Holly, we have to go. And then I was like nervous. I wasn't going to get tickets because it was like sold out. And then, you know, the universe helped us out.
My
10-second miracle. And we ended up getting to go. And it was such an incredible show that I told Holly, I was like, if he comes back next year, as soon as tickets go on sale, I'm getting tickets. So I did. because he's coming back to Greenville. So I cannot wait. I think we're on the third row.
Yeah.
We're on the third row.
Oh, we are? Oh, wow.
Yes.
I
was going to be front row, but you know how sometimes front row's like too close and stuff?
Front row. Yeah. I don't like it.
Yeah, Holly's
not my cup of
She's
tea.
not a front row person.
No.
So I got the third row, and yes, I'm so excited about this show. And I know a lot of you all out there that are Elvis besties. You commented, I posted a video of Dean last night, and a lot of you all commented that you're coming, and I'm so excited. So excited to get to see some of our Elvis besties there. So please come over and say hello, take a picture with us. We would absolutely love that.
We need to do like a group bestie photo because there's a ton of you guys coming tomorrow night.
And I'm so excited for some of you all because you've sent me messages, because y'all know, again, my obsession with Dean. Y'all sent me messages being like, I'm coming to the Greenville. It's going to be my first time seeing Dean.
Love it.
It'll never be the same.
Love it. So
it'll never be the same. So you're going to be so excited. So yeah, I'm so excited to kick off February. We kicked off January with Birthday, and it was incredible. It was one of the best, I feel like, especially with getting to see the epic premiere there. And so now we're kicking off February with none other than Dean Z.
So great.
I'm so excited. I can't wait to see him. I can't wait to see what jumpsuit he wears.
I've had it. So I'm excited to see Dean, and I'm also excited to see all you besties. So I'm excited for that. It's just going to be a fun time.
Yeah.
And that's such a quaint, cute little area. So
it's a cute little theater, and it's sold out again.
And like I tell y'all, if any of these ETAs are within a 2-hour drive, go. Just go. Make it a little field trip. Make it a day trip. That's what Heather and I are doing.
Yeah, that's what
we're going to get up early. We're going to drive.
We're going to look up some fun restaurant or something, and try to go there and stuff. I think. Did you get us reservations at that same restaurant?
There's a whole story behind it that we'll talk about off air. Okay. You know how important food is to Heather and I. So
I know
I'm working on it.
Great. But yeah, so stay tuned for that tomorrow, because of course, I'm going to be posting pictures and videos of Dean's show tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. And who knows, last year, Holly and I did a Facebook Live on our drive down. So, perhaps to, take up some of the time on our 1.5-hour drive this year, we might just get on there and chat with all of you also.
Yes, that would be fun. Let's say hey to some people, and then we'll chit chat about Epic. A little bit about Epic. Let's see. Everybody's talking Dean's everywhere. Yes, he is.
He is, y'all. He is like, I'm telling you what. I mean, a lot of these guys are everywhere, but I swear Dean Z is like got to be the hardest working man in the ETA show business. He is everywhere.
Oh my gosh, Catherine said she found the Elvis hoodie I was wearing from Cracker Barrel. She found it on eBay. How interesting.
Well,
I bet there are a lot of people that, I've done before. I've gotten something that didn't fit, or I've got the wrong size, or, whatever, and then I'll sell it on eBay. Greetings, Angelique. She's got 4 tickets to go to Epic. Wow.
Yeah, girl.
That's awesome. Oh, Sweet says Cody is her number one Elvis tribute artist.
Oh, he's a good one.
That's so sweet.
He's a great one.
Georgia loves our new coffee mugs and our blanket. Thank you.
Me as well.
I do too. They're so nice. Christine, hello. It's lovely to see you as well. Deborah's like, Cody, Mr. February. I know. That's so cute.
I know that would be fun to be February. Like basically the way that Rhonda, who puts the calendars together, he does it by alphabetical order, by their last name of whoever gets the most votes for that year. But yeah, Mr. February, that'd be fun.
Yep.
That'd be fun to be.
Selena loves Cody. Maria, hello. Elaine, hey Elaine. Oh, hey Deborah. Gosh, all the way from Maine. Wow. Tammy says Cody's in Georgia a lot. He is. He is.
He's in Georgia a lot. He's in Florida a lot. Obviously.
Roseanne says she'll see us tomorrow. I know. We can't wait to see you guys. Yay. Hey, Pamela. Oh, no, she says her local cinema isn't showing Epic.
What?
But her grandchildren are taking her an hour away so she can watch it. That's some good kids. That's some good grandkids.
But y'all, that is also the thing. I'm telling you all. And like Holly said, we're going to talk more about Epic next week and the next week. We're going to kind of have 2 weeks back to back of Epic, and we'll talk about that at the end. But I'm telling y'all, I don't care. Even if you have to drive, because I feel like 4 hours is not out of the question.
Well, that's because we drive it all the time.
Well, true. But I mean, that's like that to me, that's like the max I would want to drive like in a day or whatever,
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, if Epic is an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours away from you at the theater, go see it. Go see it. Do not miss the opportunity.
Yes. Tisa said she's got her plane ticket to go see Dean and Branson, and that Epic is confirmed to be at her theater at the end of February. Good.
Yay.
Hi, Ann. Hi, Penny. Hi, Cindy. Cindy, a bunch of people on here are going to see Dean Wednesday in Myrtle Beach.
Yes.
So he'll be in Myrtle Beach. That's awesome. Oh, that'd be a good show.
Yeah. He's somewhere else, I feel like, on Tuesday as well. I thought he was somewhere in South Carolina.
Oh, David said that he just sent us some photos of the Epic screening at the open air cinema in Australia last night.
Did you see?
Wow.
Did you see
that theater?
Pictures and stuff. Like I was following Baz social media this morning. Go on there and look. And hello to all of our Aussie besties. Did any of you all get to go to that premiere? It was like an open sky theater or something. And Baz had these pictures of like him walking like the red carpet and everything, and just the water and the view was stunning. I was like, Elvis is grinning from ear to ear. He is grinning from ear to ear, because this really is his world tour. So yeah, let us know if you got to see the premiere in Australia, because it looked stunning. I've always wanted to go to Australia.
I have too.
I've always wanted to go to Australia, because it's always breathtaking whenever I see like videos or pictures and stuff. So
yeah,
that's awesome.
I know, that is so awesome.
Hey, Brenda, I hope everything's going well. I know you've been having a crazy tough time here the past couple of weeks.
Yes.
And what are we going to talk about first?
Whatever you want.
Dwight's probably because I was going to say hello to our friend Brenda. She's giving us our countdown for Dwight's VIP weekend that we're going to talk about. 33 days.
33 days, y'all.
I just looked at that and I was like, wait, what?
February's zooming by.
3 days?
Well, I'll tell you. Yes, we're going to talk about that because
it seems so far away.
I know. And now it's like almost a month. Oh my gosh.
Holy cow. 33 days.
I know. It's crazy. But, 2026 is shaping up to be an epic year for Holly and Heather. We are so excited about all the fun and interesting and exciting places and events that we're going to get to go to. And I'm going to tell you, this is probably the highlight of our 2026. It's our first official outside of Graceland and Nashville, like Elvis event. You all know we go to pretty much everything at Graceland. We have been to the Nashville Elvis Festival quite a bit because it's right here where we live. But we haven't got to go to a lot of different festivals other than that. And that's our goal, is we want to really travel and get to as many as we can. We're going to be going to Dwight's VIP weekend. We've talked about it. We're going to talk about it again. We are the official correspondents for that weekend. And when I say it is going to be nothing but a fun-filled Dwight Eisenhower Love Fest. We are so excited. He's got such a great lineup of shows. We're going to be doing a very, very special conversations on Dwight Q&A that we're so excited. We're going to do. It's like a deep dive. It's like a Q&A, a conversation, a deep dive. I mean, it's everything wrapped up into one, and we are so thrilled about it. But if you have no idea what we're talking about, let us tell you, because maybe you guys want to join us. It's going to be in Winter Haven, Florida, which is stunning. I'm ready for that weather. I'm ready to get out of Nashville and go to somewhere beautiful and quaint like Winter Haven. It's March the 13th through 15th, so you still got time. All you have to do, I'll tell you all the information, and we'll put them in the comments too. Don't let me forget that. But he's got his own website, dwigheisenhower.com. He's Dwight Eisenhower ETA on Instagram, and Dwight Eisenhower on Stage on Facebook. Let me tell you a little bit about this. So it's a 3-day event. I'm so excited. And y'all, he's got VIP add-ons. He's got passes for individual shows. He's got a 3-day pass. So if you can't go for all 3 days, that's okay. If you live in the Florida area, you need to be heading down there to this. But it's at the Nora Mayo Hall. I'm so excited about that. The host hotel is the Staybridge Suites in Winter Haven, but there's a ton of hotels around there because I'm telling you, I think that one might be sold out. This is going to be a big event, y'all. Yeah. So start looking now. You've got a month. But okay, so let me just quickly go over everything. And like I say, Dwight and Vicky did a great Facebook Live. It's on our page. It's on their page. If you want to get the nitty gritty and all the super duper details, they have a phone number you could call. They'll tell you all about it and how to get the tickets and all that.
Yeah, you'll actually speak to Vicky. So, I mean, any question you could possibly have, she's going to have the answer for you and be able to guide you through everything.
Yeah, so Friday, it starts with a photo op with Dwight, which I'm really excited about. Because I always hate bothering the guys. Like, it seems like during Elvis week or birthday, they're like running down the hall and you kind of like grab him, like, can I get a photo? Because like you want to, you know, memorialize the moment. But this is a photo op that we can take our time and get a really awesome photo with Dwight. So I'm so excited about that. Then at 7, he's got his first concert and it's called Aloha from Winter Haven. It's him and his band, the Blue Suede Band. So excited to see them as well. But you want to talk about that? It's going to be such a great concert.
Well, I mean, who doesn't love the Aloha concert? And as we always tell you, again, we always encourage you to give these ETAs a chance and go see them if they're coming near you, because you will be blown away by their talent and their passion and love for Elvis. But yeah, Dwight honestly is one of the best voices in the business. As far as, you know, sounding like Elvis, having Elvis's like tone and warmth and everything. And so I cannot wait to hear him do the Aloha songs and the Aloha, because I know it's going to be unbelievable.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. So he's singing, you know, not only songs from, you know, the Hawaiian themed movies, with the Aloha special. So
that's going to be cool too, because, you know, a lot of times you don't get to hear like the movie songs and stuff. So I always love that as well, to hear, you know, some of the like rare songs and, you know, B-sides and things like that. So that's going to be cool.
And then Saturday is a full day and it starts at 12 noon with yours truly, H squared here, doing our deep dive with Dwight. We are so excited. I even think he's got like special footage of him like through the years and his career, and because he's had a stellar career for a lot of years, and I'm so excited to deep dive into all this stuff. So if you really want to get to know Dwight, this is going to be your chance.
Yes.
So that's super exciting. And then I thought this was cool. So you can get the 3-day pass, but then you can also get VIP add-ons. And this is one of the add-ons, which I thought was such a great idea. I don't know if they do this at the other festivals, but this is so interesting. So he's got a concert that's going to be at 7, but before that, VIP holders can go in and it's going to be like an intimate concert with Dwight and you. So it's going to be just the VIP, and it's going to be like different songs. It's just going to be unique songs. He might take requests, which I already have what I want to request. If I can. I already have mine set in stone. I don't know that he'll do it.
Oh no, wait, there was a song
I don't know that he'll do it, but I've got mine down. And then guess what else? There's cheesecake. There's a cheesecake bar.
I love it.
What?
I love it. Food. I'm there.
Listen, cheesecake and Dwight and a request.
Perfect combo.
And then at 7, he's got another awesome concert. It's called From Comeback to King of Vegas. This is going to be specializing in the 68 Comeback Special Jam Session, which I'm going to tell you what. I usually only hear, well, I don't know, for some reason I feel like I hear him sing a lot of 70s songs.
Yeah.
But, you know, with the jam session, they kind of go back and do a lot of Elvis's earlier stuff. And we got to hear Dwight do a couple of songs at Hernando's this past birthday celebration. I was thoroughly impressed. I mean, he wasn't kidding. When I say that man can sing the 50s, 60s, and 70s, stellar.
Yeah.
It was so good. And then, of course, it's going to go into my favorite era, which is the Vegas era. So I'm super pumped. And I also can't wait to see what all Dwight wears.
Yeah, because he is a snazzy dresser.
Yeah.
Like, Dwight is one of the ones that Holly and I always talk about, because, you know, a lot of times when they do the shows and concerts and things during Elvis week, you know, some of the different guys will be like that host for that particular show or whatever, or, you know, they'll have like different ones featured in different segments. But Dwight was always like the king of like cool, snazzy jackets and clothes. You know, like he wouldn't always just come out in like one of the Elvis suits or jumpsuits or whatever. He would come out in this really cool, flashy jacket that was so Elvis-esque. And so, yeah, interested
like
to see what all he wears.
or just like a combo. Yeah, I love that. That was one of the first things I ever noticed about him years ago. It was like his style. So that's going to be so amazing. And then Sunday is a fun-filled day as well. And I'm very excited for Sunday because, like I say, it's just, I don't know if they do these at other festivals. We're going to have to start going to more festivals. They're doing a coffee and donuts. Coffee and donuts with Vicky and Dwight. How cute is that? I love it.
Adorable.
I'm so excited just because, you just get to mill around and you get to see everybody. And we've got a few besties that are coming that we can't wait to, hang out with and chit chat with. So coffee and donuts is going to be great. In the end, I know this is going to be probably Heather's highlight. He's doing a gospel show called How Great Thou Art that afternoon at 12:30. That's going to be good, y'all.
Yeah.
That is going to be good. What were you going to say? I feel like you were going to say something when I was talking about coffee and donuts.
Oh, I was just going to say that the thing I love about this too is if any of you all are not familiar with Vicky, Dwight's wife, she is an absolute doll.
Yes.
Inside and out.
Yes.
And talk about interesting person as well and very talented. Creative.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be so cool and exciting to kind of get to see her as well and kind of meet the woman behind the man. And get to, know her a little bit better and stuff. And so, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited that, that's going to be like, I think, a neat little element and addition as well. And this is just overall really cool as well. Again, 33 days away. There's still tickets available. I think they are super, super affordable for everything you're getting.
Yes.
So if you are looking for a fun event, something to do, maybe a little getaway to warmer weather, definitely, think about and consider coming to Dwight's VIP weekend. And again, this is something I think that is so unique that I love that Dwight's been doing. I think he said this is going to be their third year. Their third year doing this. Because as we said, we love a lot of the ETAs and follow them just like you all do. And they're all such great human beings, number one, besides their like talent. And they all bring a little something different to their tributes, which I also love. But a lot of times with these festivals and things, they're like festivals where a lot of the, ETAs are there and stuff. But, even though a lot of them are there, they might only be involved in like, a couple of shows like here and there during the weekend or whatever. But this is the first time I've really ever heard of an ETA that does a complete, their own VIP weekend of just them, where you get to just, spend time with them, hear from them, hear stories, interviews, watch shows and stuff. So I think this is such a cool concept,
too.
That, Dwight and Vicky have come up with for him to do. And like I said, we all have a lot of our ETAs that we love. I know everybody has like, their favorites or their top, 5 or 10 or whatever. But I just think how cool, like I would love this. I would love if they all did something like this. Like I would love to have, like a Cody Dayanath weekend, a Dean Z weekend. I would never leave the Dean Z weekend. Let's be real. I would stow away in his suitcase or something. Let's be real. But, or like I could take a Patrick Dunn week. I could have a Patrick Dunn week, although I'd be exhausted.
I was going to say, that'd be a lot. If I need to, I'd be like, I'm going to have to just spend some time.
Yeah, but kudos to Dwight and Vicky because, I just think this is such a unique, cool thing that it's an entire weekend dedicated to him and his fans. And so I'm so excited about it. So yes, I encourage you to come because like we said, if you're familiar with Dwight, you know what we're talking about. But if you're not, get familiar because you're going to be so like in love. Once you like go and stuff. So
and I barely see the comments flying by, but like I caught one little comment that said, is it just concerts? No. There's like 3 or 4 amazing phenomenal concerts and shows. But what I love about it is there's all these interesting other things like cheesecake, coffee and donuts, our Q&A. It's going to be so much fun. It just so many intimate details. Tiny Graceland's going to be there. I can't wait to see her replica.
Lori and Alberti, which did the 88 comeback special outfit for Dwight. It's going to be cool, y'all.
I cannot wait to talk to him. I cannot wait.
I know. Yeah. And just this conversations on, Dwight that Holly and I are getting, to be a part of, thanks to Dwight and Vicky. We are so honored. So honored.
We're dying. We're dying, y'all.
Yeah. So excited to be able to do this. But yeah, again, just getting, to kind of like peel back the layers and get to know, Dwight, because I always think it's so fascinating. We've talked to Dwight now a couple of interviews. So this will basically be like part 3. But yeah, it's always just so interesting to hear about their journey and their life and, all the experiences that they've had, in the Elvis world and everything.
Well, and even outside of Elvis, like they're just all like, we've literally not met, and I'm gonna knock on wood because it better not happen because it'll break my heart. We've not met anybody in the ETA world that we've just been like, they seem like full of it or whatever. They're all such great guys. And Dwight is the best of the best.
Yeah.
Like, he's so personable. He's hilarious.
Yeah.
He has got stories for days. It's just so much fun.
Yeah.
So you guys, you gotta come.
Yeah, it's gonna be it's gonna be a weekend like no other.
It is. And then, like I say, we're gonna be live and we're gonna be taking videos. We're gonna be showing you guys around because hey, if you can't make it this year, there's gonna be a 4th annual, I'm sure. There's gotta be.
Yeah.
There's gotta be.
Yeah.
So maybe it'll give you a little snippet into this fabulous weekend for next year.
I mean, yes. So come join us. Hey, I mean, we might interview you if you don't know. If you come,
I'll get some on a picture.
Yeah, get some fan reactions and stuff. But yeah, this is such an incredible event. So again, that's gonna like really kick off our March. Off our March. That's gonna make our March epic to begin with. But yeah, we could not be more thrilled. But again, you have to get tickets now because you can't get tickets like at the door. So you got to get them now. I think, isn't the package like for the whole 3-day pass, like $255? Are you kidding me? 3 full days of Dwight and entertainment for $255 and Vicky and donuts and cheesecake and Holly and Heather.
And Tiny Graceland
and Graceland and Dorian.
In the band.
And you? Come on. What's not to love? What's not to love? So do you want to give the number?
Yes.
Just in case.
Here's the number. And I'll also put it in the comments. Or somebody, I'll do this real slow. Somebody put this in the comments. It's 1-909-354-0381. That's the number. Or you can go to DwightEisenhower.com, Dwight Eisenhower ETA on Instagram, or Dwight Eisenhower on stage at Facebook. And if you haven't followed and subscribed and liked and gotten your notification bell on all of those, go do it. Because I'll tell you what, he posts some of the most beautiful artwork. I think they have someone doing all of his like posters. Because I mean, the man's everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, he's featured in the Winter Haven magazine.
I know. Like he's the centerfold.
I know.
He's like the full spread.
He's Mr. Winter Haven.
Oh my God, he is. He's Mr. Winter Haven.
Yeah. This is going to be such a fun weekend. Yeah. Like I'm so excited about all the events and stuff. Like there's some restaurant. I know one of our besties that said she's going. I want to say Nikki is her name. We can't wait to meet you. But she was talking about that restaurant, Lucille's, I think it is, that Vicky and Dwight were talking about on their Facebook Live. And she said a bunch of them are going to lunch one day. And she's like, please come join us. And I was like, you don't have to tell us twice. We'll be there. We love a good, interesting, place and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I cannot wait. Like I've been watching Tiny Graceland.
Yeah.
She's been doing like more of her little pieces and stuff. I cannot wait to see this in person.
I can't either. Like, I want her to like, I'll put my white gloves on. I just want her to like, let me hold it. I just want to hold a little piece.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, go follow her. It's Tiny Graceland. And she literally does these miniature mini replicas she's working on of Graceland. I mean, like every detail you could imagine.
Every detail.
Like
it's nuts.
It is like unbelievable.
This has been like her passion project. I want to say the last 5 years. I think I was looking at some of her stuff and she said she started it 5 years ago. It's kind of a passion project. And now it's like taken over. It's taken us by storm. But yeah, I
love mini stuff anyway. I think it's so interesting and cool. But the fact that she can like do all of this detail and design and put it all together. And so, yeah, she's going to be there. She's going to have some of her pieces that she's been working on. We're definitely going to try to get an interview with her. Her name's Heidi,
Yes.
and she is such a cool lady.
So cool.
Loves Elvis, of course, obviously. Loves Dwight. And yeah, it's going to be so interesting. Like, I can't wait to talk to her and just find out, like, how did this come about? And honestly, how do you do, like, how does she do this?
Yeah, I need to know.
Yeah. Like, I want to say that I saw on her thing here this week where she was working on the dining table.
Mm-hmm.
And she even had like the little like button that's underneath the table where Elvis, sat and push it if he needed to summon like the cooks or something,
Thank you.
Summon. I'm not going to think of another word. That's the word. Okay. If he needed something, he's like, push that little button. But yeah, I mean, it is going to be so interesting to see that stuff up close.
Yeah, and like I say, she's going to hate me because I'm going to be like, so I'm going to need to know about
everything.
This. What about this? Well, what did you use for that? What glue did you like? She's going to be like, Holly, I'm going to need you to leave me alone.
Yeah, I know. But and then I saw on here a second ago, one of our OG besties, Andrea.
Oh,
which we adore.
We love you.
We love you. She has been so amazing to Holly and I over the years. She sends us what we call lunch money every year for Elvis Week. And she is so sweet. And she's, like I said, been a follower of Holly and I forever. And she lives 10 minutes away from Winter Haven. So she said she might actually get to meet us, or we would get to meet you.
Come.
I know. So please, I don't know if you're thinking about coming, but please come. At least come for a day.
Yeah, come for one of you.
Yeah, because that's going to be so cool to finally get to meet you. God, I feel like we know you.
I know. It's like I always feel like we know the people.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be so much fun. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, you don't have to go to all 3 days. If you live there, pick a show. Pick your favorite show.
Yeah.
Or pick one day and go. I'm going to say pick Saturday because we're going to be there.
Yes.
And we'd love to meet you and see you. So,
oh yay! And I see Vicky and Dwight on here.
Oh my gosh, are they?
Yeah, I just scrolled through the comments. I see Vicky and Dwight on here.
Oh, yay! We're so excited, y'all. We are so excited.
It's upon us. It's coming quick.
Dwight, Mr. Winterhaven.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Mr. Winterhaven.
March 2026.
Yeah.
Dwight month.
Yes.
That's going to be exciting. So, yeah. So that is our next adventure. So we've got D&Z. We have Dwight Eisenhower. And then after that, March is
right on the heels of Dwight. We've got the Nashville Elvis Festival, y'all. It's a big one.
It is. It's a big one.
It's going to be epic this year. It really is. This is the Nashville Elvis Festival's 10th anniversary.
Mm-hmm.
Can you believe that?
No.
And Holly and I are so proud because, that's kind of what we feel like our hometown festival.
Yeah.
Because it's right here in our backyard.
Yeah.
And as you all know, we've gone to like various, like just maybe one day or events or something, over the like years. But last year we did it full head on and we did the whole shebang, top to bottom, got the VIP passes and everything, and went to the entire festival and had an absolute ball.
Yes.
Had an absolute ball. We're doing it again this year. We got the VIP passes and we are going all out again this year. But yeah, it is their 10th anniversary. They're 10 for 10, and they are having 10 of the most incredible Elvis tribute artists this year.
Mm-hmm.
We'll pull up the list so we can tell you exactly who's going to be there. Because again, there's tickets still available. I do believe all the VIPs are sold out.
Mm-hmm.
I know they opened up some more here a while back, and I think they sold out like that. But there are still some like general admission tickets and things that are left.
Scroll this way if you need to look for info.
Okay, that are left. But this one is going to be, what are the dates of it?
The 19th through the 22nd.
19th through the 22nd.
So we got 13th through the 15th.
Yep.
19th through the 22nd.
3-day weekend with Dwight. 4-day Nashville Elvis Festival. And this one, again, is right here in a little city outside of Nashville called Franklin, Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Talk about super cute and quaint.
Yes.
I feel like that's how Winter Haven's going to be.
I do too. Winter Haven is like the Franklin of Florida.
Like Franklin is such a cute, quaint little city that has so much to offer as far as like history and shops and food and everything. But they have it at a place called the Factory at Franklin.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, it's all encompassing. Like you could just stay there all day because they have the theater where you attend all the shows and events.
Mm-hmm.
But right outside there, they have all these little shops and stuff, like boutiques that have vintage clothing, little soap and candle shops and things. And then they have places to eat there. They have great food there. They have like a bar right in the center of the factory where you can just, hang out and, get a drink or a cocktail or whatever. But yeah, absolutely amazing. And y'all, listen to this lineup, y'all. Just wait. Jimmy Holmes, Emilio Santoro, can't wait. Cody Dayanath, loving it. Y'all, Patrick Dunn is coming to the Nashville Elvis Festival.
You're going to be in the same state.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited that Patrick Dunn's going to be there. Ben Thompson, love. Jay Dupuis.
Oh,
Jay Dupuis is going to be there, y'all.
So excited.
I know going to get a lot of cheers on this one. Cody Ray Slaughter. He's going to be there. I know a lot of you are always messaging Holly and I, like we know, asking us, if he's coming down this week or why he's not coming. We don't have any say so. But hey, if you've been looking for Cody Ray Slaughter, he's going to be at the Nashville Elvis Festival. And hold on, let me just
get the drum roll.
Bill Cherry is going to be there,
which we're so thrilled because, like I say, we've talked about it. All of y'all adore this man.
Yes.
And we've not got to see him. We've only seen him one time and he only did like one song.
Yeah.
So we're pumped.
Yeah.
To see the full-on Bill Cherry experience.
Our bestie Teresa, she'll
be there front row.
I mean, yeah. Diogo Light.
Love him.
Holly and I got an opportunity to meet him last year, and he was at the Nashville Elvis Festival last year. So sweet. What a sweet.
And handsome.
What a sweetie and a cutie.
Lord.
And then Riley Jenkins.
I need my Riley fig. I missed Riley.
Yeah, Riley is the reigning Nashville Elvis Festival champion. He won last year, so he'll be giving up the title.
It's going to be
this year. I think it's going to be some stiff competition.
Yeah.
Because they always have stiff competition at the Nashville Elvis Festival, and they have a lot of entrants. Like, I feel like that's a festival a lot of people really want to win and really want to, represent and go to, because it's basically put on by Tom Brown and then his partner, Brian Mays. Yeah, they kind of started and, created. Tom's the host for the entire week. So, you're in for a treat with that because nobody hosts the show better than Tom Brown. But yeah, they do such an incredible job. So I think a lot of the ETAs, they really want to represent, that festival and win and everything. But it's going to be so incredible. So it is literally those 10 guys. Now, I know a lot of you out there are like me and you're sad that, some others aren't going to be there because Dwight, unfortunately, is not going to be there. DZ is not going to be there, but they had scheduling conflicts. And so, of course, weren't able to come this year, but there's always next year.
There is.
There's always next year.
Well, and I'm going to throw in, because we talked about this, my triple D, David Lee.
Oh, and David Lee's not there.
Dwight and David.
Yeah.
Maybe we should have a triple D weekend.
I'll
go.
That thing would go like wildfire. It would sell out.
Triple D weekend. I'm not kidding.
God.
That would be amazing. So yeah, but we'll talk about David a little bit later because we're getting our fixes. We're getting our fix with all of our guys. So they've got tons, just we won't bore you with all the details because you can go to the Nashville Elvis Festival website. They've got a gazillion concerts. They've got a 10th anniversary celebration. Oh, they are also having Jerry Schilling and Sandy Martindale are special guests there as well. So that's exciting because you can meet them. I believe you get their book. You get an autograph. I think you get a picture. So that's like a big deal. And then, they have 2 or 3 late night after parties with Jeff Lewis. Always fun. I don't even want to know what's going to go on with Patrick Dunn with that. I don't even want to know. That's going to be great. But that was one of our highlights last year. We love those after parties. They're so much fun.
Yeah, they really are. If you've never been to one of the festivals, I honestly feel like that's one of the best parts because it's really where, after the shows and the events, the guys all come and they just kind of hang out and they mingle and you get a chance to talk to them and, take pictures with them. And then they all get up and sing, a song or two and they just let their hair down. Literally, Emilio, I will still never forget that. I will still never forget the story, y'all. It's literally me and Holly and our bestie Teresa at one of the after parties last year. And Emilio was the reigning champion for the Nashville Elvis Festival. And if y'all ever seen Emilio, Elvis Emilio.
Yeah.
I mean, his hair is always perfect. It is like the most perfect, 50s
slicked up
pompadour that you've ever seen. But Emilio, I think, naturally has curly hair. And so when he doesn't have it, combed back and whatever, it's just kind of like curly on top. And he came to the after party as just Emilio and got up and sang. And I was like, oh my gosh, look, there's Emilio. And Holly's like, where? And I was like, he's singing. And she's like, where? And I said, that's him. And she goes, that is not Emilio. And I was like, yes,
I was
it's just
forever
Emilio
shook.
with Emilio here. Emilio
Forever
here.
shook.
But yeah, the after parties are so fun,
Yes.
and you never know what the guys are going to sing because they don't just sing Elvis.
No,
They
they
can
sing
sing
whatever.
anything.
And it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they've got a show with Emilio and Raleigh.
Oh,
That's going to be amazing. Cody and
talk
Emilio.
about a double threat,
trouble.
double trouble of 50s Elvises. That's going to be like
kidding.
that's going to be like a
Emilio and Raleigh are like
force.
they have what turned me on to the 50s Elvis because y'all know I wasn't a 50s fan.
Yeah. They're going to be a
Now I
dynamic.
am.
They're going to be a dynamic duo. That's going to be an incredible show.
That is going to be good.
Yeah.
Then there's Cody and Emilio. That's going to be an amazing show.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'm trying to look through all the stuff they have. Gosh, they have their contest and they're going to have 25 contestants.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Diego Light and Jimmy Holmes are doing a show. That's going to be amazing.
Yeah, that one I think is going to be really interesting because it's called the Jungle Room 50th anniversary. As we all know, this year celebrates the 50th anniversary of when Elvis recorded the Jungle Room sessions.
Mhm.
And, Tom Brown produced that great show that they did at Birthday Week this year with Patrick and Spencer Sutherland.
Still talking about it. I'm still talking about it.
It was so amazing. So I wonder if this is going to be similar
Mhm.
because those songs, I'm in. I love
Can't be beat.
those
They
songs.
cannot be beat. Let's see. Oh, then the gospel show's got pretty much everybody.
Mhm.
Oh, B. Thompson, yes.
Mhm,
He's at the
mhm.
gospel show. And then I'm telling you, they're going to end it up with Bill Cherry and Cody Ray Slaughter.
It's called Iconic Elvis.
I cannot wait
Yeah,
for this show
I know.
because it's been a while since we've seen Cody,
Mm-hmm.
Cody Ray,
Mhm.
and then like I say, we've never seen Bill Cherry, so we're ready for the magic
Yeah.
to hit.
We've only seen like little short windows of Bill Cherry. Like he's
Yeah.
been at Elvis Week when they've done they used to do a show every year called The Ultimate Returns.
Mhm.
And they would have, so many of the guys back. And one year they did a really cool thing where they brought like all 10
Mhm.
of the current. I mean, now I think there's 17 of
I
them.
believe so.
But they brought all 10 of them back to do like an ultimate return show for the 10th anniversary or whatever. And but yeah, usually during those shows they just maybe do, like a few songs or something.
I
But
think it was only like 2 or 3.
yeah, I cannot wait to see an entire show and segment with Bill Cherry. I'm not sitting by Teresa though.
See, I want to, and I just want to kind of watch Bill, but then I also want to watch her, and then watch him, and then watch her reaction. So
It's going to be so
I
good.
know. I hope she runs.
But what an incredible festival. So again, if you're looking for something in March as well, 4 days, the 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd
Yep.
in Franklin, Tennessee. You can go to NashvilleElvisFestival.com.
Mhm.
You can see all this information there, all the guys that are appearing, all the different shows and events. You can get individual tickets. You can get,
Yeah, you don't have
package.
to go for the whole thing. You don't have to blow it out.
No,
Go for pick and choose. Go
Yeah.
for an event or two.
I mean, even Sunday would be incredible because it kicks off with the gospel show and then a show called In Love with Elvis.
Mhm.
And then the iconic Elvis show that night, the closer that we were just talking about. So that would be an amazing day,
That would be
an amazing day. But yeah, it is such a well thought out and
Mhm.
well put together festival. And of course, again, Holly and I are going to be there. We'll be taking you along with us. If you can't come, we'll be doing all of our recaps and reviews and behind the scenes of, what's happening and what's going on
Mhm.
to make you feel a part of it and, to kind of see the magic so that maybe you'll come next year
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, try to come this year because this is a good one. I mean,
Mhm.
10 for 10.
For sure.
It's a good one.
You want to say hey to some people?
Yeah.
And I'm going to look up a couple of things.
Yeah.
Yes, let's see here.
Let me get oh, no.
So are y'all excited yet? I am. I can't wait for this. This is going to be so good.
Yeah. Da-da-da. Whoa. Let
Um,
me scroll back.
I know.
Let me
There's a lot of
scroll
comments. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, hello, Linda. Thank you. We are having a wonderful day.
Yes, thank you so much.
Penny, we love seeing you every Sunday as well. Let's see.
Yes.
Brenda, thank you for the stars. We greatly appreciate that.
Oh,
That's going to go on the little Elvis piggy bank.
I know.
Oh, yay. Tammy says she's going to see Epic on the 18th in Cincinnati. She cannot wait. I know. They're doing a early screening here in Nashville as well on the 18th.
Mhm.
I think most places are doing the 20th, the IMAX thing on the 20th, but Are any of you going on the 18th in your city? Hello, Georgia in Pueblo, Colorado.
I know. So we're going to be really.
Summer, you're a girl after my own heart. She says she's got her IMAX tickets for 5 days.
Oh my
She's
Lord.
going every day.
Well, now I have a lot of people that are like taking off work.
I love it.
They're like, or leaving work early. There's a lot of people that are going to be doing that. So
I mean,
it's worth it, I guess.
yes.
I don't know, but 5 days, that's a true fan. That is a true fan. That is epic. I know.
Let's see. Jane says her movie place does not have IMAX, but they're still playing Epic.
Oh, good.
Great. Love that.
Hey, any way you can see it, see it. Yeah, so what? Speaking of Epic, our next 2 Sundays we're going to dedicate to Epic because it's such an epic event. Next Sunday, we thought we'll dive into all the controversy surrounding Epic. You know, there has been, for it to be such a wonderful thing, an accolade, and just something to keep Elvis at the forefront, and Baz and all that, there's been a little bit of controversy. So we're going to deep dive into that and really get to the nitty gritty about that next Sunday before everybody sees it. And then the following Sunday, hopefully, most of you all will have seen it. We're going to do our deep dive reaction. We've already done a little review reaction from when we saw it in Memphis, but we didn't. It was a spoiler free because we just wanted to kind of tell you about the emotions and, all that with Epic, but we didn't want to spoil anything for anybody. So after we feel like everybody's had their chance on the 10th, 18th, or 20th to see it, the next Sunday we're going to do our deep dive and we're going to just really talk about it. So you guys get your notepads out while you're watching it. I know I'm going to have one on with me. And we'll talk about it with spoilers, I guess. So not spoiler free. So that's going to be our next 2 Sundays. We're very excited about that. January was just so epic in so many ways with all the stuff we got to do and with birthday and then just Baz and all his announcements. And every day I feel like he's dropping another little crumb or a little teaser. Have y'all heard the Oh Happy Day song? Oh, so good. So good.
It's music. I'm so excited.
The music. So it sounds so great. It sounds so great. I cannot wait for them to come out with all the good stuff. So it's gonna be a couple of epic Sundays, the next 2 Sundays. Then are you looking at any more comments?
I'm looking at all of them. Yeah, I'm loving it. So exciting.
Well, then I'll move on. So we're already into April. Guess what April is? David Lee Day. David Lee is coming. He's going to be in Nashville April 11th. And he's going to be doing his tribute to Conway Twitty, which you all know I adore David Lee and Conway Twitty. Heather and I are big country music fans, so we're so pumped about that. And it's at the Troubadour Theater here in Nashville, which is an amazing. If you've never got to go to the Troubadour Theater, it is iconic here in Nashville. We used to go all the time.
Yeah.
To shows. They had like little Saturday night midnight shows to kind of keep in honor.
Jamboree.
Yes, to keep in honor of Ernest Tubb, because Ernest Tubb, the troubadour, one of the kings of country music, one of the OGs, Ernest Tubb. He always had an iconic record shop that now sadly is closed down. But then he also had the Troubadour Theater, and they used to do midnight shows after the Grand Ole Opry. So they have continued on that tradition. It's the best of the best. They always have phenomenal entertainers. So April 11th, David Lee is going to be here in Nashville. Tribute to Conway Twitty. We've already got our tickets. We are so excited to go and to see him because we haven't seen him in a long time. I feel like Elvis Week is like 2 years ago. I don't know what's going on. I feel like it's only been like 5 or 6 months, but so that's our start of April. And we won't go any farther than that because we're trying to keep y'all, but there's many more things coming up after that. But yeah, if you want to see a great show, April 11th, the Troubadour Theater here in Nashville, David Lee's Conway Twitty. It's going to be amazing. Yeah. So you can go to his site too. I think it's davidleerocks.com is his website. And I'm sure he's got all the tickets and info there. But that's another one that we're really excited to see because, you know me, I love Elvis, but I also love just all sorts of tributes. So I'm very excited about that one.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know we do love tribute acts, especially if they're good.
Yeah.
And these guys,
these
guys are all good.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I'm so glad that like there is that definitive line of what people call impersonation
Mm-hmm.
and tribute, because there is definitely a difference in many ways.
Mm-hmm.
In many ways, though.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What's everybody saying?
Let's see. Well, a lot of people are saying they're coming to the Nashville Elvis Festival.
Wow.
I know.
We need to start getting just like group photos, like bestie photos.
Mm-hmm.
Every time we all meet up somewhere, we'll just take like a big old picture.
Everybody says they're counting the days till Epic. I know,
y'all.
I know.
I'm going to try to see it.
I keep saying it. You think you're ready. You're not ready. If you haven't seen it yet, you think you're ready. You're not ready.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh.
There's a lot of comments. People are writing books. I see some really long comments. I love that.
Mm-hmm. I'm so proud of everybody. Everybody's got their tickets already. Everybody is like,
that's so
set
good.
and ready.
That's so
set
good.
and ready.
Mm-hmm.
Let me scroll down here and see.
I know we missed some of the comments, and then we're always like, "Oh no, somebody asked like a really good question or needed to know something."
Well, it's
and
really
we missed
crazy
it.
the way the comments come up during the live.
Yes.
A lot of times, like, you don't even see a lot of them. Like, until you get off, you're like, "Oh, I didn't know that so and so was on here.
Yeah.
I didn't know that so and so commented." Like, you don't even see all of them until after the fact. Oh, thank you, everybody. Everybody's saying they love us.
Oh, well, we love you too.
Oh, that's awesome. Debbie says she talked to her friend that worked with Gordon Hendricks, and she told him that people want him to come back to Tennessee. Yes, we do. Yes, we
Gordon, where are you?
I know.
We love Gordon.
Yes.
Oh, he's such a good singer. So good. Yes, you need it. He would have been a great addition to the Nashville Elvis Festival. Now
I know.
About it.
I know. Well, I mean,
you can't have them all.
You can't have them all.
You can't have them all because these men.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it'd be hard to narrow it down to 10 anyway. And then, they're all also busy, and they have, things planned so far in advance. Like we were saying, Dwight and Dean, won't be at the Nashville Elvis Festival. And it's not that they didn't want to. It's not that they didn't get asked.
Right.
It's just they both have super busy, packed schedules that people are booking them, far in advance. Yeah, far in advance. And if it conflicts, then they can't do it.
Yeah, and these guys, they're on top of their game, unlike us. I mean, when I say, I probably could call up one of them right now and be like, "Do you have a show in 2029?" And they'd be like, "Yes, I already had it booked."
Oh, Linda, thank you for the stars. Appreciate that.
Aww.
Oh, cool. Sarah says that Epic is her first time seeing a movie in IMAX. Well, this is a good first one to see in IMAX.
Yes.
Yeah. I cannot wait to see it in IMAX. That's going to be a whole nother level of an experience.
Yeah.
A whole nother level of an experience.
That's so great. Oh, I love that.
Yeah. Everybody says they're going to go multiple times.
Good. Good. That's so great.
Oh, thank you, Kim. We appreciate that. I know I saw a couple questions she asked. She was asking, whose home is this? Mine or yours? It's actually both of ours. So Holly and I actually live together here in Nashville. We're sisters, if you didn't know that. I mean, but yeah, we live together here in Nashville. We have a house. It's just, we're not always together because I know Kim's new to us, but just long story short, our family is from East Tennessee, right outside of Knoxville, and that's where our dad still lives. And we are his caretakers. So I spend half the week there, and Holly here in Nashville, and then vice versa. She's in Powell, and then I'm in Nashville.
Yeah.
So, but we try to be together on Sundays because this is when we do our like dedicated, like live of everything Elvis. And so you can catch us here every Sunday, hopefully together. And even if we can't be together, if there's like a weird circumstance where one of us, gets snowed in Nashville or Powell, like last week, or, we just have to like be there earlier or something, then we'll still do it just from separate places. Yes. And then she was also asking, how did we become Elvis fans? She's wondering. I mean, girl, it's in our blood. We have blood in our DNA. Funny enough, and I'm sure a lot of you all did this, but a cool thing that Baz has also been doing. the past couple of weeks leading up to Epic is he's been doing like little contests to, because they're doing premieres in like
All
Vegas, LA, New York. And so he's been doing little contests, offering people like a chance to maybe win a trip to go to those places. And one of them was just like you had to enter like your email and stuff. And I think they're going to randomly draw. But another one was where he wanted you to share like one of your favorite Elvis memories or stories or whatever. So of course I want to go. So I'm trying to win this opportunity. And so I submitted a thing for Holly and I. But honestly, yeah, our mom was a huge Elvis fan.
And she had 3 sisters.
She had 3 sisters.
And they were all
huge Elvis fans. And our dad was a big Elvis fan as well. I mean, he thinks, that Elvis is the greatest entertainer of all time and stuff. But he wasn't quite as huge a fan as mom and them. And then our Granny Norman, whoa, she thought the sun rose and set with Elvis.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just like, he was just
always around.
He was always around. Our mom and dad had records. I remember they had the Moody Blue record, which I was enamored with because it was blue. Our mom, she actually got to go to one of Elvis's concerts and she had a poster from it. But the little story that I told on there is that I submitted to Baz is that literally Holly and I remember our dad always telling this story about how he came home from work the day that Elvis died. And he said he found mom in the kitchen just uncontrollably sobbing and crying. And he was so like panicked because he was like, oh my God, somebody's died. Somebody in the family, my mom, somebody's died. And when he asked mom, she was like, Elvis Presley died today. And she was so upset about it. But, it's like, to us, Elvis is family. I mean, it was a family member that died that day. I mean, he is a family member. It's like, even though most of us, a lot of us never got to see him or got to see him in concert or get to know him personally, it's like, we feel like we do because he's such a part of culture and music and everything. He's, and so it is like he's family to us. And so there's not a moment that I don't remember Elvis in my childhood and my upbringing. I mean, his music was always there. His picture was always there. It's just, he's a part of my life, and still is, continuing that legacy today. So, we've been fans for as long as we can remember. We were raised on Elvis. We were raised right. We were raised right because, so that's the story. Speaking of cool things too, that I guess, because I know we've been on here a while.
I know.
So I guess we'll kind of like start to wrap it up. But one thing I wanted to do that I think would be fun. So as we all know, Super Bowl Sunday is tomorrow. I don't know if any of y'all care, if any of y'all are football fans.
It's today.
Oh my God, it is Sunday. This is how much I've slept, y'all. It is Sunday, isn't it? So Super Bowl Sunday is today. Because it's Sunday. Oh my gosh. I'm so confused on days. That snowstorm really messed me up.
I'm telling you, you've never been the same.
It really messed me up. All day yesterday, I kept saying it was Friday. All day yesterday. So anyway, Super Bowl Sunday's today. Rewind. And I don't know if any of y'all are going to be watching. I'm a huge football fan, but I'm like a college football fan. I'm not so much NFL. I don't really care about either of these teams. So whoever wins, yay. But anyway, the halftime show, as we always know, is like, I think one of the things, the commercials, the halftime show.
That's what I'm there for.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people tune in for, even if they're not, crazy about football or crazy about those particular years' teams and stuff that are playing. But anyway, I always have said, and I think all of you all would wholeheartedly agree, that the most epic halftime show ever would be Elvis Presley. I mean, that would be the most epic. Like, I so wish that Elvis could have done the halftime show for the Super Bowl. So thinking about that, and I'm going to post this question later too, because I want to get, more people's like reactions and responses, but let's play this game. So Super Bowl, Elvis is the halftime show. What 3 songs would you really hope and wish and think that Elvis should do for the halftime show?
Oh, hands down. He's got to do Suspicious Minds.
That's definitely one of mine.
All the movement.
It's definitely one of mine.
It's got to be like Vegas,
like giving it all.
Giving it his all.
Yeah.
Suspicious Minds.
You got to have Suspicious Minds. You got to have.
All have to be upbeat. So, I'll go.
Well, That was going to be one of my points. Yeah. So comment right now. Comment right now. If Elvis was going to do Super Bowl halftime show, what 3 songs would you want to hear? Or must-haves for you? But yeah, definitely Suspicious Minds. And I mean, you do want upbeat stuff, but I was thinking about this.
Okay.
One of mine, I also think, has to be If I Can Dream. And I know that that's like a slow tune, whatever, but I'm telling you what, can you imagine the like chills and stuff of that moment, like of Elvis on that stage in that huge stadium with all those people around, and they put a big spotlight on Elvis and he's belting out If I Can Dream. You know that it's going to be like a thunderous applause of people probably lighting their phones. You're seeing all the lights. I mean, people like on their feet, yelling, screaming, cheering, because that song is so like emotional and moving and appropriate, you know, anytime. Okay, but I don't know. I just like think that is like.
And here's the opener. We'll start out with a bang. I think it should either go, You're Wearing That Loved On Look, just because I love the groove, and that's one of my faves. Or he can bust it out with this new remix of Oh Happy Day. You know, Elvis, he'd want to slip a little gospel in there.
Of course he would, yeah.
Slip a little, but it's a great beat and it's upbeat. So, I mean, he could start out with some Oh Happy Day, wow him with Suspicious Minds, kill him with If I Can Dream. That's Holly's. That's what I would say for me.
But can you imagine Elvis and the TCB band rocking the Super Bowl halftime show?
That'd be amazing.
I mean, always wanted to see that. I'm just shocked right now at you.
What?
Well, because I literally was like, Holly is going to be like, patch it up.
Oh no, I forgot about patch it up. Wait a minute.
I was like, she's going to be like, Suspicious Minds, patch it up.
Okay.
And then I didn't know what your third would be.
Okay, listen. After If I Can Dream, he's got to do maybe a little encore.
No, you got to end with it. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to.
I forgot about Patch It. How did I forget about Patch It Up? He could do a medley. Patch It Up and You're Wearing That Loved On Look. And Oh Happy Day. That could be a medley. All 3.
Yeah. But oh man, it's like the what ifs.
I know. You should do
every year though. Every year the Super Bowl comes around, that is my first thought. You know, when they start talking about, you know, like the halftime show or like whoever might be that year's whatever person that's going to be doing the halftime show. Every year I'm like, Elvis, the ultimate. Yeah, Elvis. He is like,
that'd be great.
This would be his year to do it. I know. Okay, now I want to see if anybody's commented. Now I want to see what everybody's saying about songs.
That's hilarious. I can't see the comments because they're about this big, like a little needle nose. But I think I saw American Trilogy.
I mean that's a
good one.
That's a good one too.
That's a good one too.
That's a good one too.
But it's kind of long, and I feel like, you know, the young people.
Although that's gonna get people on their feet too.
That's true. That could be the opener. Instead of singing the Star Spangled Banner, why don't they just do the American Trilogy or something?
Ooh, that would be good.
That'd be good.
That would be good.
And Elvis would be there twice. That'd be great.
Amazing.
And then he could be sitting up in his VIP booth and they'd pan to him.
You know, Elvis loves football. So, you know, he would like be so ecstatic to be
that would be amazing.
To be at the Super Bowl.
Has the Super Bowl been going on that long? This is how much of a football fan I am not. Like, was the Super Bowl around during Elvis's time? Could he have possibly done this, or did they not start doing halftime shows till like after the 70s? I don't know. Honestly, do y'all know?
Yeah, what Super Bowl is this? Like, look it up. It's like Super Bowl 49.
I'm just going to look up when did the Super Bowl premiere.
I think it was like later on.
Okay.
Penny says patch it up.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, 1967.
Oh, we could have done it.
Well, let me see when the halftime show.
Oh, yeah. I think we looked this up last year.
I think we did too. I think we do this every year.
See, it was like Carol Channing. Remember, because I was like, it was really weird. It was like a really weird person that they got for the very first halftime show. And I want to say it was Carol Channing.
I'm going to crack up if it was.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yep. Teresa says American Trilogy. Oh, that's another. See, I was thinking about putting that one in my top 3. Suspicious Minds, If I Can Dream, and Burn in Love.
Somebody, yeah. Okay, it was just a traditional one. The first game was in 67, the first halftime show, but it was just the team's bands.
Okay.
Like the university bands.
Okay.
Like, but who was the first celebrity? I think it was Carol Channing. Celebrity. All right. Ellie's saying she thinks he needs to start off with one of his classics like Hound Dog, Heartbreak Hotel, or Blue Suede Shoes. He could do a medley of all those, you know? A medley. Look at you. Look at that memory.
Is it Carol Channing?
It's Carol Channing. That's so bizarre in 1970. That's just so... Well, okay, no, this isn't that bizarre. She performed with her marching band, and she sang When the Saints Go Marching In.
Cute.
Okay, that's cute.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah, Sarah says this is the 60th Super Bowl. But yeah, so the halftime show didn't actually start till, when did you say?
No, it started in 67.
Okay.
She was the first star, and that was in 70.
Okay.
How funny is that? Carol Channing. Next year, I'll have this already looked up, and maybe next year at Super Bowl, we'll go down the list of all the performers from 1970 on. That'd be great.
Let's see. Pam says Suspicious Minds, If I Can Dream, and Kentucky Rain.
A good one. A good one. A good one. I do enjoy that.
I know, right, Wendy? That's what I say. You know, all these performers nowadays, like, I don't even know who this Bad Bunny is. I don't even know. I'm not going to watch the halftime show. But she's saying, like, Wendy's saying, Elvis wouldn't need any special effects. He would just have to sing. And, you know, that's so true.
That is true.
That's so true. You know, you just put Elvis out there, and just with the TCB band, doesn't need fireworks, doesn't need...
I mean, I would enjoy maybe a firework or a pyrotechnic, just...
Well, yeah.
You know,
I mean...
Fireworks, maybe.
Yeah, but the point is he doesn't need it. He doesn't need it.
Yeah. But I know Elvis.
Some of these others need it.
He's glitzy, so he would want it. All right, y'all. Well, that's it for this Sunday. I hope you've enjoyed our epic adventures. From here until April. Yeah. There's some excitement in Holly and Heather's Elvis world, so y'all get ready because you're going to be with us every step of the way. So make sure, if you're watching this on YouTube, you subscribed. Hit the notification bell. If you're watching us on Facebook, thank you. Follow. We're just got on Instagram, and we're really trying to up our Instagram. So go on over there. Check us out on Instagram. Follow. We have been cracking ourselves up with all of our reels and stuff because, you know, we're technologically challenged, but we're learning. We're learning. So thank you, though, for all of the support. We cannot wait to bring all of this Elvis goodness to you all over the next couple of months. We cannot wait for Epic. We can't wait to discuss all of that with you. We always love your comments and your points of views and everything on that. So keep it up. Make sure to like, comment, and share on everything you see up here. And we will talk to you guys.
Stay tuned.
Maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, stay tuned for Dean Day tomorrow. If you love Dean Z, you're going to get an eyeful and an earful tomorrow.
Oh, yes, you will.
Guaranteed.
All right, y'all. We will see you very, very soon. Bye.